Alright, I'm here. The mic wire was loose. It looks like it's plugged in though. The green bar goes up when I say something. Let's play some video games. I'm gonna do an overview of just if there's any like random effective weapons to be worried of. Like a horse slayer. Ooh. Ooh, speedwing. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to get the speedwing and make sure someone besides Geoffrey is holding it. Because I want to smuggle it to Ike's army immediately. Like Karen or someone. Anyone really besides Geoffrey, I think, goes to Ike's army. Ike himself wants the speedwing, I think. Ike's speed caps are extremely high, and my Ike was slightly speed screwed. I don't think anyone else needs a speedwing. I think everyone else is super healthy on speed. So probably just gonna give it to Ike. Otherwise, the enemies seem super vanilla in this chapter. I think there's a gimmick how they maybe burn down houses or something. Maybe there's gonna be a reward for saving houses. None of them seem like I can visit them, so I'll just try and play fast, and by play fast, I mean I'm gonna move Geoffrey at like max distance every turn, just try and have him delete this stuff. Maybe I'm not gonna give him too much EXP. They're like really weak. These are tier 1? Jesus Christ. He has Paragon. Actually no, I removed his Paragon. I think I stripped it off of him because I wanted to take it to Ike's army, so we don't even have Paragon. Well, he'll get the lion's share of the kills, so he'll probably still promote. Okay, let's go. Let's game. Let's save and let's fight. Hello, Bobo. Hiya, papaya. Yeah, it's always sad when you have to go for some wireless gaming. Okay, so Geoffrey's speed is really high, it's just the Swordsmasters are really fast. I can double Halberdiers at my current speed. Yeah, I can one round of a Steel Lance, don't even need to use the Brave Lance, that's good to know. Can Karen even hit this guy? The Javelin plus the Silver Axe doesn't even cut it. So if one of these guys is going to be left alive anyway, I'll take out the Swordsmaster because Karen matches up better into the Halberdier. Presuming that Geoffrey kills this guy. Marcia's dead. She's supposed to be here. Astrid is also dead, but that is just so unbelievably not a loss. I have Order and Direct. Oh, it's because of these guys, right? Do I care about them? I guess I don't really have an opinion here. No one's experience matters at this point. I wouldn't mind the healing going on to Kieran, so they can follow me around. No big deal. Okay, random adept. I kind of forgot I gave him that. He only has adept to smuggle into Ike's army, but it actually like gave him a proc there. Who else has random skills? Did I give Paragon to someone just to hold it? Oh, Khalil's just holding it. Not even for the purpose of like leveling her. I don't care about these units, but just to give it to Ike. Benyon being evil moment, I guess. So, are the unpromoted soldiers working as the bandits in this instance? Because I noted earlier when I looked over the chapter that some of the enemies were unpromoted, and those are the ones that look like they're running around burning stuff. Because they ran for the villages, not for me. Yeah, and there's soldier reinforcements. So let's treat them as brigands. Assume they're the ones burning stuff down. Hey, random Paragon kill for a unit I won't use. That's a lot of EXP. I guess they're on level. Honestly, someone mentioned it the other day that their reverse recruitment patch put Khalil into part 3, replacing Titania or something, and she performed fine. And I can see it. Do female sages have higher speed caps than the male sages or something? I thought sages had terrible speed caps. She actually looks like she could be competent. The only issue is that she has a bad availability, which means that her level is behind. I was really under the impression that sages had terrible caps. I'm gonna check on Serene's. I'm really curious now. Maybe it's just Micaiah that has, like, awful speed, and I kind of conflated that with other sages. Under the idea that sages are bad. Let's see. Classes, maximum stats. Where are sages in this list? There's a cap of 25. Thunder Sage. Oh, I see. So actually, it looks like Soren's speed cap is 23. That's why I thought that the caps were low. Khalil just has a speed cap that's too higher. Too higher than Soren's. So Khalil legitimately just has, like, better speed caps. So she would have more rights than some of the other sages, but she has no availability, so yeah, she still has, like, no rights. Radiant Dawn moment. Geoffrey's overall stats are really high and his enemies are really weak. I'm sure I'll face no issue if I just kind of rush into them. Like, they threaten damage around the 30s, but I have 20 defense, so I don't even get 3 KO'd or anything, even if they all hit me. Also, this allied physic will heal Kieran for me on my turn. The thing with the magic users in this game is that, like, there's a lot of, like, enemy quantity spam, and mages are not bulky, so it's just easier to have a unit, like, who just has, like, 30 defense, but can also just, you know, one round everything with, like, a hand axe or something, as opposed to your mage with, like, 9 defense who can kill one thing on player phase after being trained. But, like, man, join Soren. Oh my god, Soren in, like, free prologue. You moved him up onto an armor knight thinking it would be a good matchup, and you do like 1/3 of their life and not double. Fucking, like, shit, dude. I know his growths are high, but, like, his speed cap is, like, armor knight tier, too, so... There are enemies he can't double, like, until his T3. There are enemies, like, halberdiers with, like, 20 speed in part 3, and Soren's speed cap's at, like, 23. It's kind of depressing. I'm gonna leave Kieran here to see if these guys, attack him, or if they just run past and go for the villages. Oh hey, you can actually extinguish the houses. I guess that's an interaction. Do they burn down if they're burning for a certain number of turns? They do attack if people are in range. Oh, the yellow guy trolled me by sucking. They do burn eventually. I think so. I'll try and play fast. Kieran actually has pretty good all-rounder stats, too. It's just that, like, my entire Ike army are, like, T3 units by now, you know? Like, axes are a good weapon in this game, and he's an all-rounder. It's just, you know, hard to not be behind compared to Ike. Ike is just so far ahead, I think, is the crazy part. Damn. That's an unpromoted soldier, you can't double? She has 17 speed? Okay, let's team up here. Scrub Squad can take out one enemy together. Bonk. I could try and have these guys, like all these Lancers, like, fight here, and I could put Geoffrey on these Swordsmasters over here, and try and just clear everything out quickly. Probably needs a Brave Lance to be able to one-round them, but that's okay. That's what it's here for. Silver Axe is better accuracy. He's on a forest tile. Kinda need it. Yeah, I don't really mind, like, Marcia being dead. Because, like, Kieran and Geoffrey are pretty strong. You do almost nothing, huh? Wow. It's kinda sad. I heard Makalov is overwhelmingly shit in this game. Because he has the availability issues as the rest of the Crimean Royal Knights, but, like, apparently just not much, like, potential. Or maybe he has bad bases, I'm not really sure. Didn't look into it. This game has a lot of characters. The Yellow Knights are definitely outperforming Makalov right now. Don't mind if that one guy goes and attacks Khalil. Everyone else is walled off. She'll finish him off. I'm getting an added proc every single fight. I don't even need them. I guess I needed the first one I got. So when's Geoffrey's rejoin time? 4 or 5? Like, hello? Because I thought that he rejoined in like part 4 and someone told me it was 4 or 5. I looked it up and I was shocked that he doesn't rejoin at the start of part 4. Where's that guy going? He's out! Yo, he's going on a trip. He's like, oh no, I didn't sign up to die. He's running for the exit. Well, sorry about that. Don't get in the way. Nice level up. 1 strength. Awesome. Epic Khalil gaming right here. Did you gain a Khalil more stats? Okay, that was extremely forced. I deeply regret attempting to make that joke. Oh, Geoffrey could actually kill, but it would be like all of my Brave Lance, which seems unnecessary when I can beat him up with this. Liar Volcano was pretty successful. We got her to SS rank strike. We gave her half shifting, and had her beat up Armor Knights at 4 damage per hit until she hit SS rank. Her speed is like 18, her skill is capped, her mixed defenses are actually really high because she has a ton of res. She still never gains strength though, but because she has an SS rank weapon now, Liar can actually kill stuff, like, for real. And because she's going to hit other caps, because we're giving her Blossom level ups by bonus EXPing her the like 99 EXP, and then having her get a Blossom level every chapter, she'll hit some caps, we'll do bonus EXP to finally force strength on her. If the game won't do it randomly, we can force it to happen. And she'll be a unit, eventually. She's not level 30 yet, but when she gets level 30, we'll use the Satori sign. She'll have like 20 speed, so 40 transformed. So we should have like a 40% proc rate on Adept and like a 20% proc rate on Rend, if Rend is the name of the cat mastery skill. I was told that her skill capacity goes up to 70 when we go to level 30, so we'll have room for lots of skills. We can stop doing Blossom level ups at that point and make some room. Okay, I guess I gotta get to the top. I can't really climb this. I suppose this is designed for, like, you could send Danved or Marcia up top. I kind of forgot this was climbable, and I didn't have Marcia, so I never sent anyone up north. So I feel like I'm gonna lose a bunch of those villages, because my route in this chapter was very, linear. I sent Khalil as well. It straight up just did not occur to me that I could take another route. Can Geoffrey fight, like, everything? Is he, like, actually threatened if we just, Bullax guy actually hits pretty hard. Like, he's inaccurate, but it's pretty high damage. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose some. I don't really know if there's like a reward for saving a certain number of houses. That's often a thing, so presumably. I've never played this chapter before. As a kid, I played the Volcano chapter, and that's the exact moment I quit. So, god damn, Kieran with the Adept procs. So while I have a patchwork knowledge of the remainder of Part 3, and what Part 4 is like, just for sort of like hearing about it and like just kind of Fire Emblem osmosis, I have not played any of these chapters. Yeah, Marcia being dead is being a liability right now, but that's not too bad. I just put Kieran in range of like 70 enemies without even thinking about it. I just mindlessly cantered into that range because I can. So what I'm going to do to bait out some of the damage, so it doesn't all go on Kieran, is I can leave Makalov so I get like high ground sniped by the bow, so there's at least one hit going out onto like a different person. I don't think I can really split up this anymore, but I can also form a wall so that melee hits will individually go one on Kieran, one on Geoffrey at most. So between Makalov, Geoffrey, and Kieran being a wall and the enemy not having Kanto, this should spread out the incoming damage pretty effectively. We'll go ahead and short spear and switch him to his short axe because there's a enemy hand axe, an enemy short spear, and a bow, I think, in total. Okay, that should work. We should be good. 1 XP for saving houses makes sense. We missed some, it's not the end of the world. Would have been much easier to do it with Marcia, or if I just approached the chapter differently and had infantry climb the, Wow, they can burn the houses down from behind? Okay, I guess I'll have to extinguish that. I often forget ledges exist. There are actually so many ledges in this map now that I'm giving it a second look. This happened to me in 2-1 as well, where I really, despite the fact that the ledges are clearly marked by the lack of fences, my brain doesn't see them as ledges on like an initial glance, because the walls that you can climb are the same walls that mark the edges of the map. So like, I know it's obvious that they're ledges, and you're supposed to be able to know that, but like, look at these walls, like these walls are the edge of the map, right? It looks like the same kind of wall to me. It's just a brick wall. I don't think about parts of the brick wall being climbable because I'm not used to that as a Fire Emblem mechanic. Climbing ledges is like FE10 specific, and I just keep forgetting you can even do it, especially because I didn't have very many infantry units. Willow can't really get anywhere. Can she like extinguish? Okay. She's a fire mage. I feel like, does that give her the ability to also prevent fires? It's like a Smokey the Bear situation. Only you can prevent house fires. Oh my god, Makalov's gonna kill an enemy right here. It's crazy. Makalov, brave hero. Your first kill in the campaign, I think. Oh man, 70 XP, that's crazy. I mostly went for Kieran, that's kind of expected. I can trade the concoction over and heal him. It would also be helpful to kill an enemy to prevent it from like meleeing him, then he kills it, and then he gets to like another thing melees him. These poleaxes could really put a lot of hurt into him. So I'm thinking of leaving the Wind Edge one alive actually. Like, I might move Kieran back, have him pop the concoction, and then Geoffrey can finish off the, one of these axe guys, and then Kanto. So yeah, let's, take that concoction. Keep my short axe equipped. Go like this. Finish off this guy. We can finish him off from back here. Okay. And that's... both units have full health now. I feel like the Yellow Bishop is about to get his ass kicked by that warrior. That warrior's gonna kill his ass. He's dead. He's so dead. He wasn't there, at least I gotta go for Khalil, but yeah, no, it's not happening. Danvid's fine, because the bush blocks the warrior from going up north to reach him, and the Armor Knight, if he hops down the ledge, can't make it to Danvid. My god! Wait, this guy's seeing into the Matrix or something! The Invincible Priest? He didn't want to die today. No, he chose life. I'm losing like all those villages. Being down a couple characters is definitely hurting me in this chapter. There's a lot going on, I can't really save everything easily. So 49 avoid. This guy has 116 hit. Those were not likely. Would he have one shot? No, he hits like a 22. Being at full HP here is crazy. That's wild, actually. Wonder how much a heal head heals. There are really good items in the houses. So, are you, trying to bait me into thinking that I missed items in these houses despite the fact they have closed doors? Or is there actually a reward at the end of the chapter? Either way, they were hard to rescue because I just don't have Mercia. It was hard to get to the north end of the map. I one-shot this guy if he's a strong weapon. No dice. Let Geoffrey take care of him then. There are no items. That's what I thought. I thought there were no items. Wow, why have I a terrible hit rate on this guy? Does he have like Fire Rhythm or something? Yeah, he's at best. Is Geoffrey at worst? Fire Rhythm is certainly one of the mechanics of all time. Fire Rhythm was definitely a choice. I'd love to have Kalo contribute, but I feel like she's just going to end up getting beat up by all these guys and dying if I ever do that. I feel like she has to escape for this thicket. Be on the other side. Oh yeah, I have the light seal. I could have actually used that. A light brand to block spaces. I wonder if I could use that this turn. Just in case I think of a use of it, I'll give it to Makala. I don't think I will think of a use for it, but it's interesting, I guess. Wow. Okay, positioning on the heal hedge to see if that heals him a reasonable amount. The axe guy with the poleaxe is a, let's keep that on Kieran. This guy is a serious threat. He threatens a lot of damage, so I'm actually gonna kill him with the Great Lance. Does Steel Great Lance work? It might not hit. I'll kill him with the Great Lance because he does a lot of damage if he hits, and he's good into Geoffrey. This will keep my units healthier to take him out. Now I don't mind keeping Geoffrey on the front lines here. The axe guy's dead. I think there's a world where I care about the Shine Barrier. Yeah, because I don't have Mercia, so I can't get the Spirit Dust the easy way. So I'll try that. I'll probably miss it, but I can try to wait for good Fire Rhythm for good item pickup rates. I don't care that much if I miss it. I'm not really using a unit that benefits from the Spirit Dust. It's mostly 4,000 gold, right? I've been told item pickup rates are based on luck and Fire Rhythm, and that thieves have a higher chance, but it's not guaranteed. Critical? What is this priest cooking? Not only is he still alive, he just crit for 0. World's weakest crit. Boink. Yeah, Bakalov's kinda ass, isn't he? God damn, y'all really are the Scrub Squadron. I kinda want, like, Karen and Geoffrey as, like, the good units to be able to move along. But taking, like, 3 units to take out 1 Halberdier, it's kinda sad. Sad state of affairs. UM kinda shit. Is there a way to check how much crit a staff has? It's hidden? It's a hidden value? It doesn't list it here either. Why do they hide staff crit from you but also put it in the game? Is it to make you feel like, is it to make you laugh when your staff crits? Like you didn't know it would happen, that it happens like all secretly? It's the staff crit lore. Man, Kieran with the other procs. Every single time. I'm so lucky with that. I think this guy even moves. I feel like he was really stationary. He probably would have attacked Geoffrey earlier with the short spear, right? So the fact that he didn't makes me want to take out this archer first, then. My god, this priest is actually going to survive the chapter. Physics staff is a 25. Oh, no he's not. He's dead. Another crit! Dude, that was the world's coolest priest. It's a shame they hunted him down. He didn't deserve that. I knew about Rescue's high crit rate, and I realized Physic had one too. Hold on. How much crit rate does Mend have? Because when I did Chapter 2P, Alencia crit with the Mend staff, and I made a joke in my video about how it was almost as good as the Slim Sword, because it only had 2 less might, because the Slim Sword is just, like, the worst weapon in this fucking game. Does that mean the Mend staff is arguably a side grade because it has more crit than the Slim Sword? Is that a thing that's true? A Slim Sword is 5 crit. Let's check the Mend staff. Let's see, stabs. Oh, Mend only has 10 crit. It's not super high. It'd be really funny if the Mend was like an art. Wait! Oh, it has no might. That's weight. For a second I thought that the Mend staff had might. Wow, Fortify is 50 crit? The SS rank staff has 100 crit? Man, this game's wacky. What a silly video game. Like when I was tapped out, I found the same thing that Leo found. We both looked at the 100% crit rate staff at the exact same time. Wait, stabs have 1 might? And 100 hit? So wait, then is the Mend staff a legitimate side grade to Alencia's Slim Sword in 2P? Because I think the Slim Sword is only 2 might. If it's only 1 less damage and 5 more crit, it's like legitimately a side grade. Like, yeah, you'd probably just use the Slim Sword, but... Man, the Slim Sword's bad! See, if I ever... A lot of people, when I made a video essay, Bad Weapons, people mentioned that I didn't mention the Slim Sword in any Fire Emblem game. And now that I'm playing Radiant Dawn, and I've gotten to experience Alencia's Slim Sword compared to her Mend staff, it's really just given me fuel to like want to talk about that at some point. Cause like, at least in most games, the thing with the Slim Sword is that you just don't buy one. You just look at it and you're like, wow, that's shit, and you just never use one, right? Units don't usually join with Slim Swords, and in games where they do, like Engage, it's actually like a real weapon. Or in FE4, Slim Swords are good too. In GBA Fire Emblem, I don't think anyone joins with a Slim Sword. They're really rare and they're shit, you just ignore them. But man, FE10 Slim Sword actively, it shows up and it's total garbage. It makes you acknowledge its existence and it is just terrible. Yeah, I thought they had 0 might, Leo. Because that's what I recall from 2P. I recall 5 damage with the Mend and 7 with the Slim Sword. But when someone claimed it did 1 might, it was like believable because the Wyverns could have had like maybe like RNG variants in their defense or something. It sounded plausible, but I would also believe that. You can't stun with stabs. Oh, that's a shame. That's a big shame. Oh, so the Slim Sword had Weapon Triangle against the axe using Knights, and that's why it had 2 more damage. That makes sense. So the stabs do have 1 might then, and the 2 damage difference was just triangle. Yeah, that sounds like it would track. That sounds reasonable to me. The self-healing though, true! Yeah, Slim Lance is actually like useful in more games than the Slim Sword. The reason the Slim Sword's usually so bad is because the Humble Iron Sword is typically light enough that any character who can use one can hold one. Can anyone think of a game where a character can be weighed down by an Iron Sword in any circumstances? Because nothing comes to the top of my head. In the GBA games, the Iron Sword weighs, like... I'm gonna go check how much it weighs. Because maybe it's possible that someone like Lyn is like 4-con. Let's check swords. I'm gonna go check GBA era Iron Sword. Yeah, so the GBA Iron Sword weighs 5, as I thought. But I thought that most of the 4-con characters were like Peg Knights or Mages, and that Sword said 5-con. Let's check Lyn, out of curiosity. See how much con she has. Yeah, Lyn is 5-con. I think that every character that can use a sword... It's Florina that has 4-con. But I think anyone that can use a sword in the GBA era has at least enough for an Iron Sword. I don't think anyone's lower than that. So I think the Slim Swords in the GBA era are useless. Oh, What? They trapped Macalop! Hold on. Door stuck! Okay, well, I'm leaving Macalop to his fate. This is what he deserves. I like how he's trapped, but he could just go right. Like, is he stupid? Like, just go right. Door stuck. Okay. That's entertaining. The debt collector's got him. Yeah, no, his life of gambling and such is caught up to him. We could save Macalop by killing the boss this turn, right? We can do 15, even 16 of Kieran. What do we need to do? What's 42 minus 16? That'd bring him down to like 26, right? Can Geoffrey do 13 damage twice? Well, he doesn't double with his traditional weapons. Oh, wait, this is it, right? This is 26 plus 16, that's an exact 42, right? Yeah, we can just end the chapter. Okay. Let's just get out of here. Let's see if we can, scrape together EXP on characters I won't use, just because I'm so used to just getting, like, minor things like that. It's ingrained into my mindset that you're supposed to do things like this, but, this will not impact the run in any way that I've chosen to do it. Oh, it made me Canto Macalov. I was trying to select Khalil, but I had to Canto Macalov in place before it let me do anything. Okay, so that's 3 pointless attacks that won't change anything, and now it's actually kill the boss. What if I missed this 98, though? Oh, that's a pretty crappy level up, dude. HP skill. So this tile right here has a spirit dust on it, but it's defeat boss chapter, so we can Canto onto that tile, but almost certainly we don't get it. Man, these guys are such assholes. That's at level 20, but that's not his promotion, because we removed his Paragon for smuggling it to Ike's side. Pretty good level up, too. I feel like that might be a speed cap. I'd have to check. I can't check, because as soon as I Canto him, the map is over and Geoffrey disappears for 10,000 years. Goodbye. We didn't get the Spirit Dust, so 4,000 gold down. That's okay. Hey! Question! Why wasn't Lucia in that chapter? There's only like 7 units that even exist there. She was in the cutscene before and right after. We could have just gotten to play I'm just saying, we could have had Lucia. There's no reason to not have Lucia be in that chapter. Mirror question, was that my video on FE Bad Weapons, or did someone else make one? Because I want to make a sequel at some point with all the weapons people mentioned that I didn't mention, and Slim Sword's definitely on the list. Another Radiant Dawn thing that people told me about that I hadn't experienced was Rexcalibur. Is that the name of the SS rank Thunder Tome? It might be called Rexcalibur. Let me go check what it is. The reason the SS Thunder Tome is pretty bad in Radiant Dawn is because it's locked to Thunder Sages only, so it's like an Ilyana exclusive item. Oh, it's called Rex Bolt. It's not Rexcalibur. Rexcalibur is the Wind Tome. Okay, Rex Bolt is the Thunder one. So it's bad because it's only Ileana. It has like just plus free skill, so it's like a crappy stat on a S rank weapon, and it's like the weakest of the SS rank tomes. And it's hard to use it for its effective damage against dragons because by the time you have it, I think she gets like one shot, not even one rounded. I mean like one shot by Digensia. Even at like stat caps, I think she just gets one shot. So it's like a really impractical tome. I can't confirm this information, but that's what I was told. So I was told that it was bad. Capped bulk gets one hit KO'd, yeah. Killer weapons, I feel like they still have to be okay if you give them to a character with some inherent crit, like a halberdier, a sniper, or a swordsmaster, as a way to like fish out a one-round kill that you otherwise wouldn't be able to get. Because at that point, you're just coin flipping for a crit over 2 hits. It's like reasonably high chance of success. Add on like further proc skills, like if your character's like adept or like a mastery skill. I feel like a killer in Radiant Dawn has to be okay sometimes. I feel like a swordsmaster of a killer sword would have a reasonable chance to kill when they otherwise wouldn't. Yeah, engage killers are busted. They're like the defining physical weapons. Engravings are so cracked. It's not even like the whole like 100% crit rate builds, like Raft Pinette and stuff, but just like as a general like everyday carry. If you have like a 66% crit rate or something, you're doubling, you're probably going to kill the enemy, right? Yeah, did Ileana fight the Dragon King? Because she stands by Kerf, she can survive it. Oh yeah, Black Tide gives, what stats does Kerf give? Because I know that there's free tides based on its like White Dragon, Black Dragon, Red Dragon, but I don't know what any of them do because I never played Final. Tell me about it. Is it res and one other stat? Is it like +5? I'm happy that Alencia's not putting up with this guy's, like, obviously, like, bullshit, shit. That was very eloquent of me. Bullshit shit. They should hire me as, like, a speechwriter. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not cut out for this job. Because he's obviously, like, you know, lying for the skin of his teeth. He doesn't really believe the things he's saying. He's just kind of, like, trying to, make his superiority known. That they just are going to get away with it because they can. It's called Night Tide? Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I took Gamble off of Kieran, because I'm going to give it to, Shinon. Because I think Shinon Gamble with a killer bow would be pretty good. He has pretty high skill, so he'll still be likely to hit, right? Oh yeah, Bobo, like, pull like a 2 prologue. Oh, I'm not the queen. I'll kill you, though. Oh, another wee hee hee. Okay, I think we're at like this is like our 4th wee hee hee. I've been counting. Because he had 3 in like his first like 4 lines of dialogue, so I'm keeping like a running wee hee hee tally. He should say uwu. Would that be any less cursed? What's more cursed, a senator saying uwu or his constant wee hee hee? I like how I started seeing hearts spew out in my chat as soon as someone said "Ooh woo boys." Big fan of that. Did Lunacy just start spawning hearts? How's it even work? What makes the is there like a clickable thing that just like makes emojis display? I've never used this before. I'm gonna click something, hold on. Oh, okay, I made confetti appear.
After Alencia's meeting with Valtome, the Crimean Royal Knights returned to the capital.
Valtome sounds like S-rank tome, honestly. I feel like you could cast that boy. I feel like he could do 13 damage.
The border once more, but Crimea makes no move to march against it. Valtome sees this inaction as a sign of Crimea's capitulation to Benyan's demands. The Benyan forces occupy the Crimean castles and forts on the border with Gallia and prepare to launch their attack.
I never played the upcoming chapter. The last chapter I played as a kid was Free 8.
Finally makes its way back to Gallia, but
so I don't actually know what this chapter is.
allows them no time.
He literally has a Valtome. Wait, I was doing that as a joke, but it's real? That's so funny! I didn't know about that!
Comes as a great blow to the Lagoon's alliance.
Valora? Okay. I know what a suzerain is because I played Civilization 5, and if you give a lot of money to one of the allied city-states, it does something. Wow, you'd think I'd remember a game I played 200 hours of better than that, but that's where the extent of my memory ends, apparently. Oh hey, Nyla's here. I forgot about you. Hello. I think it's funny that surrounded by his overwhelmingly beautiful siblings, Rayson manages to like come off as like a 7 out of 10. Like Rayson ordinarily, in his own context, in a vacuum, is an absolutely beautiful man in any way you measure it. But look at these wavy-haired motherfuckers on either flank. They came straight out of like a Maybe It's Maybelline commercial. Like, look at them. They're Photoshop magazine cover supermodels. Can Rayson compete? Poor guy. Like the world's most beautiful man, but like he's... this is his competition? Man, I'd have an inferiority complex if I was Rayson. You think Rayson's the hottest? Okay, I'll respect that. I'll respect that. Mostly, I like the wavy hair more than the straight hair. Otherwise, Rayson looks fantastic, but wavy hair just does something to me. Oh hey, we can get Skrimir killed here. He's perfect. No, people like Skrimir's arc. Oh yeah, do herons just go extinct in, like, after the events of Radiant Dawn? Can Lagoos crossbreed? Because branded are a thing. Lagoos can breed with Bjork, actually. So branded exists, but can Lagoos have, like, cross Lagoos children? Is that a thing? Can they mix, like, heron and hawk? Would you get a heron and a hawk or some sort of, like, messed up chimera? Or would it just be, like, also, like, a branded situation where it's just something completely different? Is that ever explored in the lore? Are herons cooked? Thomas, I find it extremely mildly funny that, just coincidentally, your name is Hawk, and we're talking about Hawks right now. It doesn't even mean anything by it, it's just, I don't know, it just matches. It fits. Gifka's here, I fucking forgot about this guy, I just sat out the war for some reason. I only plan to use one Satori sign, and I already have, like, 2. It's like my 3rd. And we can use one on Liar. One kid's a raven and the other's a heron. Interesting. Yo, Gifka on screen moment. The funny thing is that Rodolfo already has a Satori sign when he joins, so he has to, like, accept another Satori sign. He's not gonna get either. This is for Liar. Liar content. See, she's already got hers. Who else would possibly need one? No one. Hold on. We need to, take her to 99, and get a Blossom level up. Next chapter. That will hopefully cap her speed, and ideally maybe her res or could get one off her cap. I think Liar's caps are like, let's call it 14 defense, 16 res. So we can hit a couple caps, and maybe we can start swapping over to traditional bonus EXP level ups at some point, and maybe force some strength on her for the first time. For context, she's had 2 energy drops and has never gained strength in like 10 levels. It's really embarrassing. Obviously, I think we don't need the Steel Lance. We need to get a new Steel Lance. This hand axe is fucked. That hammer I'm gonna just straight up repair, because I think the hammer is a really good weapon, so I'll, do I have the hammer staff? Can I hammer a hammer? Okay, I'm gonna hammer a hammer. We'll pull a hammer maneuver next chapter. I could definitely use a new steel bow as well, so we have some shopping that we have to do. We need a steel lance and a steel bow to start recovering some just basic weapons here. Honestly, Titania, her steel axe is a little low. Wouldn't mind a new one. Iron axe isn't very good. Steel axe is like 3 more damage for only 5 less hit. So I wouldn't mind getting a new steel axe there. Do I have any old weapons on Gatry? Yeah, we don't really field Gatry anymore. So there's some filler weapons. I can grab that steel lance and we're okay for the moment. But I do want a new steel axe on Titania soon, I think. What's Har's axe? Yeah, I just need like cheapo steel axes, it looks like. You can repair weapons only with this thing, right? Like, you can't repair weapons like you can in later games where you just like pay a cost. Or earlier games if you play FE4, but I'm just literally thinking of just burning a use of hammer at on the hammer, because I think the hammer is strong. It's hard to one-round a Arbor Knight without a hammer. Why is Mia at the bottom of the party? I do not use her. I was under the impression that it would be like the coolest thing ever to remove her adept and give it to like Raph Nefani, because my Nefani is like really strong. I mean, look at her stats, right? And it was until later that I learned that Vantage is kind of bad in this game, because it's not guaranteed. I thought that the Vantage Raph combo, which is a classic in Fire Emblem, would be like really good, but it's like not good in this game specifically. Alright, I need a steel bow too, so let's go to the shop. Let's see if there's anything interesting first. Yeah, I know that Mia's good. Why are there so many? Is this really a limited time bar? There's like 6 of them. Demon cards sucks. Okay, nothing interesting. We need a little bit of money to buy some new weapons with. I don't really use iron weapons anymore, so I'll go ahead and cash them out. I'll need to buy a new heal staff for Reese as well. I'm a little low on money, aren't I? What other stuff could we reasonably sell? I kind of want to use these olivia grasses. Well, let's buy a heal staff. Yeah, I need to check if I have any skills I can sell. They're probably equipped on people. I've been like using things like corrosion as a joke, but corrosion is not a skill that actually like matters. It was funny, we broke someone's bow with it, but overall, most of the time when you fight someone, you kill them or you kill them in the next hit, so I feel like this is kind of a joke skill. It's hilarious, but I'm just gonna turn it into money because I don't think it really makes a difference. Similar for disarm. Disarm could be useful if you're like trying to steal them, but that's like RNG, and I can't be asked to actually like try and make actual use of it. Shade does stuff, Daunt does stuff. Cancel sometimes prevents you from taking damage as you're hitting them, that's fine. We're using Wild Heart. Oh my god, I never moved Smite. Well, we can put Smite on someone. I'm not gonna sell it, it's actually a skill. I think Discipline is potentially a sell, because, like, I just don't know who would use it. If I wanted to train, like, bow rank on Oscar or something, I would give him Discipline, but I just kind of never bothered. I just threw javelins. There's a situation which you could give him, like, a steel bow. It would probably be, like, more accurate than a short spear. It's probably actually worth doing. I just don't have many bows right now or money for them. Yeah, I hear that you can disarm hammers and then steal them, but I don't feel like setting up that kind of situation. I'm just going to repair my hammer, and that's going to be okay enough for me, I think. Corrosion can reduce the amount of weapon you get by breaking it. That's fucked up. Smite I could put on someone. I can actually put Smite on someone. Who can we put Smite on? Who's good at shoving? Would like a cat be good at shoving? I feel like a cat would be okay at shoving. Because I have to force deploy Ranulf anyway and not using him for a lot, we'll just give him Smite. I've been thinking about selling the Ashera icon, and it's worth a ton of money. I'm very aware of that. But my heart is set on the concept of trying to cap every single one of Lyra's stats, and I'm finding it hard to sell it. Do you understand my dilemma here? Those are pretty expensive, huh? Ox can Canto Shove? That sounds pretty good. I plan to rework your concept of what is possible, Thomas. I plan to cap as many Lyra stats as possible. It's a bit of a meme to do this. This is in no way going to be an argument for Lyra being anything but the worst character in the game, but I'm going to do it regardless as an ongoing project. It's just kind of something we're doing this run because it's funny, right? Does anyone else need a bonus EXP for literally any reason? Do I have any Master Crowns? I could, like, promote Reese at some point with a Master Crown. I don't think I have one. I think Geoffrey's army has one. But we need to wait for the merge to be able to use it. And then I probably don't need to use any bonus EXP. Everyone's, like, in a T3 class, or they're Lyre, and we're kind of waiting on Lyre to cap more stats before we do bonus EXP boost on her. So we're gonna chill. I think we're good on preps at this point. Can I strengthen my support? Okay, Ike, Oscar, A. They nerfed supports compared to GBA, except they added a pure Void Earth affinity and kept it really strong. In fact, they buffed it compared to Path of Radiance. I don't know why this Earth affinity is so strong and the other affinities do almost nothing. Like, look at this support. Oh, one attack, one defense, so 5 hit, cool, and then you look at Ike Oscar at 45 avoid. Like, hello? Why is Earth like this? Who balanced Earth? The budget for Earth is 3 times more than any other, affinity, by the way. Because if something that isn't Earth gets avoid, they get like 2.5. It's like fucked up. Even if you add up like both stats an affinity gives and compare it to Earth, Earth still gives like more raw stats than other affinities. It's crazy. Hey, Heaven is the other affinity that is over budgeted in terms of how many stats it gives, but it gives hit rate, not avoid. And Heaven is kind of rare. Who gives Heaven besides Leaf? I think Heaven's really rare. I don't know any other Heaven characters. If you know any, feel free to type it in the chat. I'd be interested to hear what the Heaven characters are. But Earth characters are kind of common, because you have Ike, Oscar, Nolan, Volug, and Zeark, all off the top of my head. That is, 5 Earth characters. Leaf, Valencia are Heaven. Okay, anyone else Heaven? I probably just saved, but I'm just gonna hit it again because I have no memory of having done so, even though it was 15 seconds ago. Pure autopilot. Is Meg Heaven? That's really funny. Okay, Meg top tier then, obviously. Good affinity. Ignore the 3 Earth affinities in the Dawn Brigade and train Meg. Why are these Hawks with blindfolds on? Can they see? Raphael has weird availability though, right? How much can you use him? Is he in part 4? Do you get like a Heron per army? Each army gets a Heron. That's kind of cool, actually. Not like it would be easy to use Raphael for support bonuses because he's your backline dancer. Hey, wee-hee-hee! Okay, so that's the 5th wee-hee-hee count. I'm gonna count these until this guy dies. We're at 5. I'm brain of a gnat. Dude, this guy's... this guy's something else. He's real cocky. Oh, is Valencia gonna get Mercy or something? I heard about that. One Heron to endgame, okay. And they're all very slightly different. I like Raphael the most because he has a quad dance without transforming. I guess he doesn't have Canto though. Valencia's in the right for doing this. Like, not just morally, but also just like... by like basic laws of nations and shit. These people are causing an international fucking incident right now. Is Raphael the worst because he doesn't have Canto? Is he like less flexible, in your opinion? Leanne with Tormod's Celerity. Oh, that's really cool actually, huh? She can dance 2 people and has Canto. Otome? Valencia is... just like the opposite of a peasant. I don't think you could be more wrong about this. I think she is the actual literal opposite of a peasant. Man, when did the Senators get so bloodthirsty? They had to be talked into getting into a war in the first game, and then this game they just can't wait to kill every single living human on the entire continent. One shot by AoE attacks. Cool! Did the other Herons have that same issue? Can you like bait those AoEs in a way that they don't hurt you? Can you give Herons half shifting? Can you give Rayson Wildheart and just half shift him into a Heron? Oh, give Voltove like the kill every last one of them. Nope. They can't half shift? Oh. Okay, and since the Benyon Central Army and the Lagu's already left, it's just Ike protecting Alencia from Voltome. Okay. We have our old job back, that's a nice line. So Lucia was on that hill, but I bet she's not going to be in this chapter again. Lucia's not in any chapters in this game. My god, look at this guy. He's such a random flunky. I love the villain design in this game. Oh, I don't get to control Alencia. Oh jeez, I can deploy a lot of people. I guess I can bring Mist and Heather as like random filler utility units, right? And like random Hawks as filler. Anything to steal? Imagine if Lucia was in literally any map in the whole game. Can I steal this? Is this stealable? Can I have this? Can I take this? Does that work? Oh, I want it. I want to take it. Can I take this? Oh, he drops the silver bow. That's nice. Bows are expensive and I could use more weapons for Shinon. They're all green? God damn. I saw a hammer. So this is the one that people mention you can steal if disarm. I just need to be not even effective against any of my units. I don't even need to be scared of it. I saw a killing edge at one point. Okay, a Wormslayer, we don't care. Urge, okay. That's actually something to be aware of that exists. There's a Why is the enemy density so high? What is this shit? It's like a checkerboard where every black tile is a red unit. That's a Radiant Dawn moment. Just a bunch of random scrubs, I guess. Mend, purge. Okay. I can steal the mend staves. Mend. So Heather's really good in this chapter because we can steal a bunch of shit. Ah! Huge royal army and... Man... There's too much going on in this map. Alrighty. Well, Mist, get in the back. Liar, of course, you're the most important unit, you go on the front. Hawks, you have high mobility. Be more in the back. Hey, it's Lucia, she's in a chapter, but you don't get to use her. Okay, I don't know what my strat is here. Is like Alencia dying a fail condition? Alencia dies. Renulf dies, huh, okay. Alencia has more troops than I do, that's the funny part. Heather, you don't need to be that close. Back. Looks like I can kind of make like a free tile choke here. These trees are impassable, so I could proceed like kind of straight to the right. I do have to worry about the purge. I don't know if he moves. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hit. Okay. He hits like on the that's nice. These halberdiers demark the edge of the range of Purge if he doesn't move, which would be a nice intuitive bit of map design. You can go up to these guys without getting hit by Purge. That'd be nice. Green units protect Valencia. Okay. That's good to know. Huh. Oh, I had weird sleep, so I'm yawning, I guess. I had a headache last night. I fell asleep like 3 hours earlier than I usually do. Woke up super early, thirsty as hell. Couldn't get back to sleep. Mist has map affinity. I know what those words mean, but not in that order. What is the map affinity? Is that something we just made up? Or is this like a secret mechanic? They follow Geoffrey. Okay, good to know. Is chat about to gaslight me into believing a new map affinity mechanic that they just made up on the spot? Steal Great Lanceman rounds. Characters support... No, you're fucking with me. This is real? Wait! Wait, you're not... Oh god, you're right. No, Jesus Christ. Aw, you're shitting me. Why is that a mechanic? I thought Bio was stupid enough. You're telling me that map affinity is a thing now? Why is this... Whatever. Okay, sure. Oh, that's why they glow. I've seen the affinity glowing before, but I didn't think anything of it. All of the enemies have their own support affinity? Yeah. Jesus Christ. And it's disabled on hard mode? What a weird mechanic. It just sounds made up, but I guess it's real, because it's right in front of me. I have to do something very important, and that very important thing is to have Raisin dance Lyre so I can pop another Olivia Grass and shift and do Lyre gaming. Oh, yeah, no, I know about the difficulties. That's why file transfer breaks in the international version if you played POR easy mode, because the difficulty modes were given the translated versions of like the POR difficulties, but they didn't actually change the difficulties at all, so easy, normal, hard is actually secretly normal, hard, maniac. Let's stand back, and then I can full shift next turn, and then we can do some Lyre gaming. Strongest unit Lyre. The greatest unit Lyre. What's your movement range like? Probably going for Valencia anyway. I don't mind leaving a unit in range. People who played, like, POR, normal mode, which is, like, not a hard game, then played normal in this game, were kinda, like, jump scared by the difficulty spike. Yeah, easy, normal, hard is like it's a perfectly good names. There's nothing wrong with them. I see why they wanted to go with them as names. It's just funny that easy mode was added into FE9 and then they didn't add an actual easy mode here. They just called it easy mode. They just broke their own convention. I forgot counter existed. I think that's the first time I've seen counter do anything. Did free damage. Epic skill, honestly. I played FE9 easy mode as a kid. I was like 10 years old, give me a break. I also played FE8 easy mode. Yeah, I was told you only need to kill like 26 Lagoos or something on 3-6 on easy mode. Which is ironic, because then you get like less EXP from Micaiah's army, because you actually want to kill more for the EXP. I recall having a reasonable time with FE9 easy mode as a kid. Yeah, I usually play Fire Emblem games on the easiest setting. That includes Radiant Dawn. And then when we got Shadow Dragon, I was like, I'm gonna try a harder mode. And I got my ass whooped, and I didn't really play past Chapter 1 because I thought that Shadow Dragon was kind of shit. And I came back and beat Shadow Dragon later, and after I beat it I thought, well, okay, no, Shadow Dragon's kind of shit. I see why I didn't play it. It's actually kind of fun, some of the time, but like, I feel like it's just a weak overall Fire Emblem experience from like the combination of like narrative, gameplay, characters, presentation, story. It's all just like, nothing stands out. It all seems just kind of like weak. Oh, I burned out her meteor in Alencia's Gambit just to kill random archers or whatever that were otherwise going to just be annoying. She dies first turn every time. Yeah, it's literally RNG. I really despise when hard modes just like kill the green unit before you even have a chance to get to them. It's also a problem with FE7 Jafar. If he takes too little damage, he won't use his elixir. He has to be like below half. So he'll just go player phase something and end up getting himself killed. You have to like rely on lucky dodge tanking. It's kind of bullshit. This is mildly threatening, mostly because there's a single purge, but it's kind of weak. 5 might? What am I scared of? God, they nerfed the hell out of long range magic. That's kind of pathetic, isn't it? Damn, that's weak. Let's repair the hammer and just walk in there. I can even like Kanto and like move the hammer back and forth. Stun? Oh my god, that did like... He was already hitting a 49, so a stun that was like 147. Yeah, bolting went from like 13 might to like 6 or something. I don't remember the exact numbers, but when I first saw a bolting tome, I checked the numbers and I was shocked how much it got nerfed from game to game. Trade the hammer, please. This is why I use the hammer and staff on this thing. The hammer is a really good weapon in this game. I'm a big hammer enjoyer. You don't get very many. I don't even need a Steel Great Lance. A regular Steel Lance is just flowing through this guy. Nephany stats crazy. Double cancel on Twitter combo! My god, that guy got quote retweeted. Now that guy lost all his followers. He's done for. Yeah, I plan to use the hammer against the Black Knight because it's just better than Ragnall. That's one of the things I know about this game. What's the other chapter you have in mind? I know that Alencia's Gambit, you can turn to Ludwig with the hammer pretty easily. If you... Actually, I don't know how you get the hammer into Haru's inventory, because I'm pretty sure you buy it in base camp during Geoffrey's charge. But maybe what you can do is, like, warp it to Convoy by... Oh, we can just store it in the Convoy manually. I was about to come up with a complicated strategy to warp it to the Convoy by getting an item in that chapter and then sending it there. And my ass forgot that you could just send it to Convoy in base camp. Oh, that's the chapter you meant. Okay, yeah. Well, he's not gonna hit me. I'm not even near Ike. Still have all this avoid. Oh, okay, he's dead. Good job, Oscar. I didn't know you could turn 1 it. I knew that you could, like, at least turn 2. But if Har can turn 1 it, that's really funny. Does it involve, like, shoving Leanne or something? To, like, move her enough tiles? I want to get Lyre in the action, so I'm gonna, like, move her to the edge of Grayson's range and, gift her. Actually, I don't need her to fight these guys. I want to steal some of these, I want to steal some of their tomes, or staves, before killing them. Maybe I'll have Lyre fight some of these guys up here. Get some Lyre action. She doesn't really have defense, but her avoid is, like, just insanely high. She'll probably just be fine, right? She has insane avoid. How'd Lyre evolve? Dooming, I am so happy to show you our new Lyre. Look at her. She's one-rounding an enemy from full that isn't a mage. Now that's Lyre content right there. That's our first strength level up! That's our first ever strength level up! We've leveled her up like 10 times! We did it! We gained strength! Cracked level up. Oh my god, that was like everything. That was like the full Blossom experience. Okay, okay. This is fantastic news, because not only is she at 2 caps, her res is a 1-off cap. So we'll maybe do like 1 more Blossom level, and then we'll start doing the bonus EXP levels. Because I should check what her res growth is. And what's her actual chance of getting a res cap if we get her another Blossom level? Let's see what it is. I'm gonna go check. Let's check out Lyre's growth rates. Her res is only 30%, so with Blossom, let's say that's a coin flip. Wow, wait, her res is so above average. Her average res stat is supposed to be 11 at this level. She's super res blessed, but her strength is behind. Her average strength is supposed to be 11 before energy drop. So let's say she's 3 behind on strength but 4 ahead on res. Interesting. Very interesting. But if the res caps, then that'd be crazy for the bonus EXP implications. Yeah, so she only needs to gain 1 more res to cap. Her luck cap I think is 30, her defense cap would be 2 more. What about her magic cap? What's her magic cap? She caps at 10? She only has a 10% magic growth. Oh, we're actually ahead in basically everything that isn't strength then. And her strength is fine because of the energy drops. What's her HP cap? 65, we're not hitting that. That's pretty much impossible without Seraphrobe. But she's coming along, And she'll have no issue fighting basically infinite enemies here because she has 108 avoid by herself. 198 hit rate, by the way. Wait, could we give Lyre Gamble because she'd still hit? That'd be funny. Oh, she could have Imbue? We could give Lyre Imbue. Usually people give, like, Titania Imbue because she has, like, 14 magic, right? Lyre has more magic. We could do Imbue Lyre. Tall order, AJH. She has like a 50% HP growth. I don't know if we could do every single level, but you know, if Blossom will gain more, I guess. I've gotten distracted. Don't care if I truly do not care if Ike gets hit by a purge. I forgot Mist was even in the battlefield, to be honest. Random Hawks I don't really have opinions about. I could in case I need one to fight, I can go use an Olive Grass, I guess. I'll just be just out of range of the enemy. In case something unexpected happens, Janop can go fix it for me. Loki, I don't really care about right now. I should probably try and get Rayson over to the right side. I might shove him with Renolf. Because I want to have him dance Heather, I think. To have Heather steal more stuff off of those bishops. Does Rayson get hit by Purge? He's fine if he gets hit by Purge. Purge is pretty weak. Yeah, I don't care if he gets hit by a Purge. Oh no, they're going for Alencia. Oh, she truly did drop her weapon. Didn't she pick it back up? Hello? Oh my god, Liar Gaming. Should we turn the animations back on just for Liar? Blossom plus being transformed is getting us 1 EXP. That's a Blossom moment. And a Lagoo's moment. She's literally on our... She dropped her weapon at her feet! She could have just picked it back up! That was the Amity. Did she leave it in the middle of the battlefield? Does she have to go find it after this? Where's your weapon, girl? Girl, what? Alencia has an issue of not bringing the Amity places, because she didn't have the Amity on her during 2P, and now she doesn't have it right now. She just keeps leaving her weapon somewhere. She forgot. She got hit by Disarm. Oh no, my archer is being attacked anyway. Lunacy, don't mess with me. 1 damage? Oh my god. These enemies are so shit. They're so bad. Sorry, I'm having a good time right now. I got Oscar gets as much EXP for dodging as Liar gets for killing. They're worth the same value. Got 3 enemies attack Sheena, and I took 1 point of damage. One of their bishops didn't even attack, they're like, man, fuck this. Those people are too strong. The shit that Geoffrey hit him with, the Horse Slayer? Sheesh. Yo, Lucia content. Cool if I ever got to use her. Oh, Makalov Gaming. Oh, 6 damage, you're going crazy. Don't try too hard now. By the time I have Lucia, she's gonna be so shit. She's an unpromoted Swordsmaster. I'm gonna go look at her stats. But there's no way she can compare it to my T4 units. Maybe she'll, like, be comparable to Edward. I haven't been able to train Edward. Like, part 1 was, like, the Edward arc, right? And then in 3.6, Jill gained, like, 8 levels and Edward gained, like, 1. Because Edward has 9 defense. So he couldn't, like, hold a choke safely against cats, so I had, like, Volug, Nolan in chokes with Jill soloing half the map. And Edward didn't do anything. He, like, hit the wind edge on, like, 1 enemy. Yeah, that's why T-Baron said that Alencia was insane, is because she threw away her perf weapon. Oh my god, don't, I don't even want to think about Tormod and Vika right now. Tormod and Vika would just make me depressed. Just men stabs. I may even steal L-Light. Can you steal L-Light? Oh, you can. Those are valuable, actually. Those are worth money. Micaiah's team is 312 and 313, but I've never played those chapters. I don't know what they look like. No, wait, I do know what 313 looks like, because that's, you play that chapter in Engage. Except Micaiah's attacking you. She's normally the one defending. So I don't know why they flipped it. I guess it gave you the perspective of what it was like to play that chapter, but I guess it's cute that they flipped it. I actually really liked Erica's chapter in Engage, because it's like the Demon King chapter, except that you're where Leon is, and Erica's where she spawns, and I thought that was like a cute callback. I was a fan of that. What am I doing with my units this turn? Let's kill all the horsemen and start stealing from the sages, I guess. And I guess Lyre can go fight stuff alone. Does she have gauge? Yeah, she can handle a few more enemies before untransforming. We can move her in range of like all these horsemen, but let's be wary about her transformation gauge elsewhere. Let's fight like 3 horsemen. I like how they're in this like Alincia protecting ball. She's like a Katamari. She's just like accumulating units around her as she rolls. I wouldn't mind a return of ledges. I think ledges are actually a fine mechanic. The only thing I don't like about ledges is that they're like a horse nerf that doesn't nerf flyers. Like, I mean, Har speaks for himself in this game, right? Har's crazy. Let's clear the traffic jam first. Let's have like non-canceling people more in the front. Oh my god, double cancel on Twitter again. Nephew's a complete savage. She's just ratioing all these people. L plus ratio plus... Let's use the bakery. Oh, crossbows would be a flyer nerf if they hurt Har, which they don't. Oh, speaking of 1 to 2 range bows is a flyer nerf. I put that in my ROM hack. Like, so crossbows have 1 to 2 range, right? I made an FE8 ROM hack where I decided that as a soft check to player flyers and to make player archers better on player phase, or sorry, enemy phase, I decided to make all the bows 1 to 2 range. People kind of complained about it. I thought I had an okay logic for it because I get every weapon type has a lot of 1 to 2 range because axes and lances traditionally are throwable weapons, tomes are 1 to 2 range. I threw in light brands as an accessible weapon type, so I said, why not bows? Every other weapon has 1 to 2 range, I'll just give it the bows. But people kind of complained. I guess it's non-standard, or maybe they didn't think it was fun. Or maybe that they thought that enemy archers were annoying because they're accurate and you can't get around their range. Maybe if I put in like Bowbreaker in that ROM hack, people would have complained less about the bows. But I thought I was onto something. Higher range. Yeah, people were telling me that higher range fits the thematic idea of bows more, and 1 to 2 it doesn't like have the right game feel of what they expect an archer to do. Thomas, I did it for every single bow besides the longbows, which were 2 free. I also made like a heavy longbow that was like 20 weight called the Great Bow that was also 2 free. That was kind of cool. That was popular at least. People like the Great Bow. I can leave these guys alive and they can't hurt Reese or anything. What are the dangers of leaving these guys alive? Could they like kill Heather, maybe? I could like steal from one and then kill the one I stole from. And reduce the number of enemies a bit. And I could dance and do the same thing, right? I forgot that Ike has pass on him for some reason right now. Yeah, that would have been a good idea, Thomas, to have like created a distinct like regular bow class and a short bow class, and not have it be universal, because people didn't like the 1 to 2 range universality of the bows. Either way, it's probably not something I'd go back and change now. It's like I kind of finished updating that ROM hack a couple years ago. And I wouldn't want to upset any sort of balance I've kind of forgotten about at this point. Grayson is res, I'm not worried about him eating a random L-Light here. Heather Strength Gaming? Jesus Christ. She's cooking. She's cooking. I never tried to intentionally give Heather any levels or anything. Wow, Ike gets kind of fucked up by magic. And I put him near Oscar for the res boot, the avoid boost. Oh yeah, now I have crazy avoid. They can't touch me. This is how Ike deals with magic. Earth support. Hi, Mist. I don't care if you get purged. I'm gonna shove Reese to bully him. No, attack Liar. I think what makes me not like crossbows is just I don't like how there's a crossbow on the fog chapter in the cave. I think 2-2 having a hidden crossbow in a chapter where your birds are game over is kind of troll. I think that's like just... I don't know. I didn't like that. I don't like gotchas like that. It's like, oh, look at me, I didn't expect that my Neolucci would take 56 damage and game over. I'm not a Fog of War enjoyer. That's, yeah, no, it's not an issue with the crossbow, it's just the way that the weapon in the map was presented. RT Fog has really, you can barely see. The vision range is really short. Your infantry see like 2 tiles, Neolucci sees 1 tile, you don't get to see enough tiles. The enemies are too much of a surprise. The crossbow's fine, the fog is bad. Neolucci needs some glasses. You got those old man eyes. So Bobo, I'm gonna take you off of the Having Ideas Council, because that idea was bad. It was bad, actually. I don't think you should have said that. And a yoink. Sorry, Bobo. Yo, racing level? We can learn some extra songs that we're never gonna use. Because giving people another turn is pretty good. Why did they remove Weapon Triangle for hard mode anyway? It's a map objective, route. Having Titania do this because she can catch back up pretty easily. Oh boy, so what does Sorrow do? Oh yeah, I have free range. I can do whatever I want. Hehehe. Place every unit of Rolf. Yeah, I don't know, I think you're cooking with that one. Is that SS Bow already? It's so easy to get weapon rank. What? Weapon ranks come so easily in this game. It's just, you don't even have to try. But discipline can't be given to Lagoos, it's really sad. Well, I can use the double bow, but I don't get it until, like, final. It's good, though. The double bow is good in this game. I know that much. Daphne is canceling everyone she comes across. Should make her a cancel culture weapon at this point. She's just gonna keep proccing cancel. Oh right, you have to physically bring an archer to endgame. Machina might be good enough to do so. I don't know who I'm gonna bring the tower. Actually, We know one unit we're gonna bring the tower. We're gonna bring Lyre. Right? Like, we have to. Like, we gotta. What's the point of this entire playthrough if we don't bring Lyre to the tower? I guess I can, like, bait this Wyvern with Lyre before she runs out of cat juice. The RD double bow's good, though, isn't it? It's, like, strong, right? I know that you get a million Lagoose Royals, but I'm still gonna bring Lyre. I like how if you don't use all of your grass, you're finally ready to use your Lagoos on like turn 5. I'm not sure I like the transformation mechanics. Yeah, I don't know how many Royals I'm gonna bring, because if there's units I've been like super attached to, I might just prefer to bring them, right? Oh, you can eat the grass while currently transformed. For some reason I've been under the impression I had to untransform. I'm not sure why I thought that. Huh. Guess we don't need to heal Oscar. I definitely want to bring Nephany as like a unit I've been like working super hard on. Har is like an obvious character as well. So Lyre, Nephany, and Har are gonna get brought for sure. If I managed to make Edward into something, he'd be funny to take. Not good, but funny. Because at least, like, I was obsessed with him in part 1, but, like, he's... I don't know, I just have to do something to get that guy caught up. He's really floundering right now. Oh, I guess Lyre's not baiting Wyvern then. I should eat some grass so she can fight. Because Alencia's charging the boss, and I guess I need to catch up. So she doesn't, die. I care about who gets the kills. I could get Heather kills for jokes just because it's, like, possible. Oh my god. Oh, the Iron Dagger! Yeah, let's go! Perfect. Oh, she's flawless. Oh, I love Lance Pal, it's cute. It's like, oh, it's Lance Pal. It's my pal. And then you look at a Bow Paladin and the whole thing gets written out. Or Axe Paladin. So Kieran gets the respect of being an Axe Paladin, right? But Geoffrey, leader of the Royal Knights, he's just a pal. Same goes for Makalov, who's a sword pal. But he's not our pal. This is no one's pal. Don't trust this man. He's not your friend. He will ask you for money, he will not return it. I could give Reese a kill as a joke, too. Yeah, why not? It's funny. Just try not to get shot by a Bow Knight on the next turn. And before he uses the Shine Berry, that'd be funny. I'd be so down for that. Maybe someone cracked, like, Nephany up front so Reese doesn't get hit. Nephany could fight, like, infinite enemies. She's Neph, she's strong. Trying to maybe cover for Heather, too. So get Oscar in there. He's strong, he has soul, he has mixed defenses. No issue with Oscar. It'd be pretty hard for Oscar to die, I think. The Silver Great Lance. Oh yeah, you're right. Except it's the Silver that they abbreviate, not the Great Lance. It becomes the Sliver Great Lance. And Nephany becomes so good. If you would like to watch my video, The Radiant Dawn Experience Part 2, you can explore how my Nephany became this good. Mostly what I did is that I gave her all of the kills in the cave chapter. She got a ton of level ups, and I gave her all of the stat boosters in part 2, and then once I capped a couple stats, like skill and res and speed, I think, maybe just skill and res before I started the bonus EXP grind, I then gave her like all of the bonus EXP from all of part 2, and she went into like Alencia's Gambit as like level 13 character with like most of her stats capped. A lot of ranged weapons. Lyre won't do a lot, but I'll leave her within pouncing range to attack something for Lyre gaming. You know what? Let's do something. Lyre animations. We know where our priorities lie. I'm truly not in range of a bow if I do this. You don't get shot by a bow, that'd be awkward. You don't get shot by a bow either, that'd be extra awkward. Tanya, you are useful so you can go up to the front line. I'm in a group day, I'm on Discord, I have muted. But I still get a notification there whenever someone starts a call. People just like hang out in there and start calls all the time because they just don't have like, I don't know, a Discord server. They just made it a group DM. Okay, they mostly stayed still. It looks like none of these guys around the boss are. They're very stationary. They're just kind of protecting the Senator, so we can run in there and start beating them up. With the hammer. Look what I brought. Oh, we're still is what you're just showing off at this point. Boink. Oh, it just wasn't necessary. If we dance hard, we could get him there as well, and also have him hammer out a knight for us, while keeping Racing relatively safe. One, two swords? Wind Edge is fine. It's a weapon. I like it. Existing, I guess. I think I would prefer a game that have a Wind Edge in it than not have a Wind Edge. I don't feel like swords being arbitrarily worse is necessarily more or less more interesting. Swords get shafted in a lot of games. They're really bad in Teleus. Especially FE9. FE9 swords are so bad. Because, like, forging the other weapons is just, like, dirt cheap. You can forge really early on. And there's no, like, Wind Edge or anything. Feel free to talk about the next chapter, sure. I guess they can chat. The implication here is that, none of these units could ever be in danger because their stats are too high. So, don't know why they're offering to help each other. This guy's bulky. Let's fish for a crit. Either crit or impale would have killed, but I guess canceling him is fine. I knew I'd get Ragnall soon. But like, Ike's not even promoted, so he doesn't get DXP, but that's not like too bad. It's like fine, I guess. That guy actually hurts, what the hell? I could outrange a machine on, that'd be funny. No, not the FE9 Pitfall Bridge. Oh, no. Let me guess, Howard can fly over the pitfalls, and he's just a better unit than any other character again. Fire gaming. Guess I'll kill the crossbow guy, or one of these bow guys. Never even check if the boss moved. I've just been... My units are so strong, I've just been mindlessly moving within the ranges of them because this entire block of enemies was stationary. It's not like I could have baited them out if I tried. I was well within their range and they just didn't do anything. I feel like what I've done is probably okay. If I break the javelin, I could... Okay, well I have to actually use a good weapon, unfortunately. That's hilarious, Jackson. It makes sense why it works that way, though. Might even count you as low ground, like down ledge. Jesus Christ. That's some horse shit, my friend. Some real bold shit. I'm trying to figure out how many of these enemies are gonna move. Oh, Grace is in danger. Hold on. Get out of here. No longer in danger. The enemies, yeah, the enemies didn't move earlier when I was in their range, so maybe they move now, maybe they don't, I don't know. Let's have a little adventure and exploration. Who knows, let's see what happens. Where's Janov? Oh, he's here. I didn't really use him for anything. There's like bows I'm kind of worried about. Can I steal something? I can steal a physic. Ooh, I can steal a physic. Let's try and get up close. I can like dance in a Grayson next turn. Yeah, they're going for Shinon. This is completely fine. Even a heavy poleaxe can't do that much damage to Shinon, honestly. If they even hit. Oh, okay, only the Wyverns moved. This is just a complaint I have about almost every Fire Emblem game. They should be unambiguous when an enemy moves or not. They should just, like, show up an enemy stationary. You shouldn't have to guess. Something's happening. Guess fall time my pisses off here. I've been defeated, but I can't fall here. So true. Sergei's ass is so cooked, though. How far can Rayson move? So if Heather moves here, I can maybe do some shoves and a dance on her. I can smite her for null. I really want to steal that physic. I'm gonna do it. To steal that physic. I'll move Hara out of the way so I can shove her 2 tiles with a smite. She only needs to be moved 2 tiles, so yeah, she'll be fine. Cool. Everything's gonna work out. Lyra's so strong. There we go. Maybe I should have had her attack the boss. I bet the boss is like has good stats or something she could have doubled. She's on transform now. What's a boss look like? He has speed cap, Nephany can deal with him. Nephany probably annihilates this guy, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried. Fuck up some other units for some EXP. Do I have an attack penalty at range or something? I had like 30 less accuracy. I guess, yeah, I guess you have less attack at range. That's reasonable. I remember a longbow archers having terrible hit rates on me and like, what was it, 3-1? It's the map affinity. True! True, it's that map affinity. Sergei's water. Oh my god, he's got map affinity. You can't kill him. That's crazy. Boink. Yeah, thank you. No! My inventory's full! hold on. Give me that L-Light. Need a new one anyway. Not really, I didn't need a new one at all. Free gear that he doesn't really need. That's not Heather. You're Heather. Yes! I'm so happy to get Physic, honestly. Physic stabs are awesome, especially because Reese has, let's call it poor mobility and poor durability. That's a welcome thing to obtain. I'm probably gonna let Nephany be the one to kill the boss because I find that to be funny, mostly. Let's do a little chip so that Nephany kills. I'll take speed. That was a not worthless level up. Not exceptional, but it's a level up. Definitely does one round kill at this point, right? I could have Titania take care of the... Yeah, it's guaranteed, so Titania will kill this guy for EXP. There's one shot. Let's disrespect him in one shot. Oh, if I hit. I just wanted to see a funny number. I just wanted to see the 31 flash. Okay, thank you. Let's, run a Nephany animation and end this chapter in style. Even the regular Steel Lance kills because I got that chip. Okay. Are the animations still the same from like tier 1 soldier to tier 3? That's a little disappointing that the class changing is kind of superficial. It's like the outfit changes, but the animation looked kind of the same to me. Maybe regular soldiers just walk up and like do the spear sideways. Maybe that jump was actually new. Maybe that jump was near the Sentinel. I couldn't really tell. It's not like the GBA games where your animations change drastically on promotion. They gain a ton of style. The flavor text changes? True! Yeah, I do like how the portraits, change on, like, Micaiah, for example, when she gets her story promotion. She gets a completely new outfit and pose and everything. I actually really like that kind of thing. Yeah, I've heard that there's no monastery, mods, actually. My take on Monastery Lunacy is I like it in part 1, I don't like it in part 2. I like doing the character building of part 1 Monastery, and like, you know, teaching your character stuff, getting thresholds to reclass them, picking up new skills, it's all very exciting. In part 2 you're kind of done with most of that, but you have more activity points than ever, so it gets really tedious. Fascinating. Do the Benioff Senators actually have this much infinite power over everything? I find it unsurprising the way they handle themselves in Dayan, I guess, is the occupation force, but like, goddamn. They're ridiculous. Just gonna bounce off. Gonna cut his head off. Gonna try and cut his head off, and it's like his neck muscles will just flex and their sword will shatter. Oh hey! He said wee hee hee. That's the 6th one. Still counting. Huh. Oh hey, it's Tanef! Finally someone with fucking sense showed up. An enemy archer hits a player unit 1 EXP away from tier 3 with a ballista they'll promote into Shinon. What? That's hilarious. Zogius' armor is called Flaw Armor. I know that you made it up on the spot, Luna, but I'm choosing to add that to my belief system regardless. I believe that fully. It turns out trying to do a coup and to displace the Apostle has consequences. It's crazy. Oh my god, this is awesome. I love how he's just holding him aloft by his neck. Of course, the war won't end because, I know about the Blood Pact shenanigans. The Senate has infinite control over Peleus. Do not say anything against my boyfriend. True. I think Severan's kinda hot. Something men with long hair.
Apostle Saniki arrives without warning at the Central Army's main camp in Crimea. With a strength born of conviction, she exposes the Senator's vile plot to undermine and usurp her. Valtome
Men go hard,
counterattacks
yeah.
the claim crafted by the Senate that the Apostle is a fraud who, along with her Prime Minister, Sephiroth, is attempting to deceive all of Benyan and lead them away from the goddess's graces. To the citizens of Benyan, the senators are chosen by the goddess and are worthy of the same respect given to the Apostle. As for the Apostle, her image is tarnished when the Senate imprisons Prime Minister Sephiroth in her name. An ever-growing number of Benyan's citizens are willing to believe the senator's claim that the Apostle is an agent of evil trying to deceive them. So it is that the Central Army is divided. One camp believes in the Apostle, and the other supports the Senate. This new turmoil fans the flames of chaos into a mighty conflagration burning across Tellius.
I know that this chapter title is just cause, like you have a just cause for your war or whatever, but I read it as just cause. I love Sanaki's giant headband. She needs it to cover up her 5 head. I kind of have a Sanaki style forehead, honestly. Oh my god, she's short. I thought that, Tsunaki had attempted to end slavery in FE9. I guess that was still ongoing, because the senators just did it behind her back. That makes sense. Okay, it's both. Tsunaki's short, but also the Lagoos are massive. She was 10 years old in FE9. It's a 3-year gap between the two games. So she's still growing, but I think she's also just destined to be short. And also the Lagoos are truly enormous. I actually really like this, like, section of the story. It's really satisfying to see Zelgius get to, like, you know, choke out Ultome. It's nice that Tsunaki gets to show up and aim to take back her country. To see people, like, come together. And, you know, put aside any differences to try and make the world a better place. It's a good chapter. It's a shame I'm not going to like the Blood Pact stuff, but I've been, like, enjoying the story of this, actually. Yeah, Tsunaki's 13 in this game. And then like 10 and FE9. I like how this is the second time Tsunaki has made Ike a general of an enormous army. Zelgius could solo. Who could put down Zelgius? Fucking no one. He's too strong. He could solo. Oh, let's talk to Tsunaki. I don't think she joins until part 4, though. Oh hey, a free Master Crown. I could give it to Reese. That'd be fun. Or Heather. As a joke. I don't really have anyone else that could feasibly use it. Unless, like, there's someone who joins in part 4, like Tsunaki could get Master Crowned or something. I don't know. Do Sigrun and Tanif join anytime soon, or are they, like, part 4? Give it the Mist? She's level 3, I'm sorry. I think Sephiroth just enjoys being jailed. I think he goes there by himself, and he just, like, locks the door and throws the key for the bars. I'm aware that Mist gets her horseback. She's still level 3. Yeah, she's better than Reese. I'm aware of that, but we can't Master Crown her. Oh, thank God, I was broke. Oh, that's a lot of money. Phew. Oh, Mist has her own special crown, right? Me when I hear. Imbue! Okay, I have a lot of characters with magic for this. Titania and Oscar have like 14, 15 magic respectively, but also Lyre has like 16. Oh yeah, we can gamble Sheen on. We can do that, because we're getting all of the skills we brought over from the Crimean Royal Knights. Because Kieran has an adept on him right now. Lyre could get adept. Oh, I really wish I had more skill capacity on Lyra right now. She needs to hit level 30 and we can just choose her full of skills. We can give her Rend, we can give her Adept, and we could even consider Imbue. Headlingu's Imbue? Oh, I don't know. Now that you've asked me, I don't know. Well, if not, I'll give it to one of my Paladins or something. Paladins of Soul. Do they need it? Maybe Nephany? Oscar's kind of low defense, though. Very simple. Oof. Okay, so I need to check a Laguz to see if they can be given Imbue. They can. Laguz can use Imbue. So Lyre has a lot of magic for it. I could take off Cancel and put on Imbue potentially, or Vantage is bad. It's a proc skill, and it only makes a difference if I proc Impale or Crit to kill them on the Vantage hit. So Vantage almost never makes a difference. I think Vantage is a kind of a shit skill in this game. It's really bad. I really wanted Vantage Wrath, but the issues with Vantage Wrath is that like the Wrath rate is like, you need to be super low HP. I think it's 30%. I think this might be a mistranslation. I think it's actually 30%? Oh, I don't remember. Either way, Wrath is really, really hard to trigger, and Vantage is inconsistent, and Nephany is not a character you can actually hurt. She's just like too powerful. How can you hurt Nephany? It's not 50. I know it's not 50 because Edward didn't get Wrath in the prologue when he got hit to like 33%. Vantage is not guaranteed. No, it's like guaranteed like every other Fire Emblem. It's like a proc skill in this game. That's why it's bad. I wanted it to be good. I wanted Vantage Wrath to be good. I really did. I have random skills on people that I assigned during the Geoffrey chapter. We have to rip them off so we can give them to other characters. I'm aware it's 30% AJH. I was referring to the fact that Edward at 33% in the prologue didn't activate it. Well, at 30% he would. What can I do with that Paragon? Like, Ike's not promoted. I'll do probably one more Blossom level up with Flyer. Yeah, don't worry about being... there's no issue about being mildly wrong about a tiny thing in a game. It doesn't matter. Hey, why do I have all this bonus EXP? Isn't this kind of a lot? Where'd it come from? Do I need this much? Huh. Well, this is a lot of bonus EXP that we'll use to abuse. We'll get to Lyre stat caps using this. Let's get another Blossom level up next chapter. And then we can start abusing BXP and make her the strongest Lyre of all time. Valencia's group had a lot of bonus EXP. Oh, we're gonna have the, the first level 28 Lyre. Yeah. I believe you there. I'll save most of the bonus EXP until I can do some more bonus EXP abuse with it, I think. Because we're pretty strong right now, we don't need to do anything. I have an extra adept. I'm saving it for Lyre, but we're gonna do Blossom for one more level to try and fish for strength defense res. So I can give the adept to someone else in the meantime. Just anyone with capacity is fine. Shinon already has it, so I can just give it to, say, Oscar. It's just a good skill. Paragon, huh? We can give someone Paragon. Is there anyone specific we want to give Paragon? That's okay, Leo. That explains why I got so much. I know that Alencia's army did not have that very much bonus EXP. I can't do Paragon and Adept on I can theoretically remove some other stuff. Like, Har would never use Paragon because I want to keep Nullify. Do I actually care about Paragon? I could remove Titania's skills, it's not doing that much. I've almost never used Savior. I could just, like, let her use Paragon temporarily and pass it around at other points, right? Sure, why not? I'll just pass around this Paragon at random. It's a good skill. We'll find uses for it. Should I joke Master Crown Reese? Do I care about any of his stats besides Magic and Res? He's never going to be fast, he's always going to get doubled. I could just Master Crown him. I'm tempted to. Be funny. Is Savior good on anyone that can actually hold it? No one can really hold it right now. Well, that's fine. I'm so tempted to Master Crown Reese. Either way, let's put away the Hammer Staff and grab the Physic. Oh, 2 Master Crowns too. Because I got one from Geoffrey's side. Savior's nice in the next map. Then tell you what. If Savior actually is good on the next map, I'll put on one of my horsemen. I'll just put this Adept on someone else. Power doesn't have the ability to take... Oh, you like a flyer. Oh, like a hawk could use it? Yeah, sure. I can give Oscar this random Adept back. Otherwise, I don't think I care too much about these random skills. They just kind of exist. I'll just give random shit just because I can. Wrench only good on a flyer? Sure. Watch enough do it. Let's promote Reese. Let's just promote Reese's joke. No particular reason why. But I have 2 Master Crowns, and I don't know, I just like him. He has a nice smile. He looks like he's very kind. I need to figure out where I put my gamble. I don't see it in my skill list. Maybe it's on Danvid or something. But I think Danvid had Nihil. Look, he's got his priest robes. Or strength, okay. Or defense. Huh. Sure, whatever. He still kind of probably gets doubled by a lot of stuff. Wear a mask when checking reset. Oh, it's Corona, isn't it? His light rank is so bad. So it's Luna, okay. It's kind of weak. Most mastery skills kill the enemy. This is just like you chip and slightly harder. Like, ooh, plus 15 damage, whoa, crazy. And every other mastery skill is like times 5 damage. Mages don't have rights in these games, huh? In case I ever have Reese attack for literally any reason, I may as well give him Discipline because his light rank is terrible, although I don't think that will matter. What happened to my gamble? Oh, Karen. Where's my gamble? I lost my gamble. Gamble's gone, y'all. What happened to it? Is Geoffrey holding it? Maybe Geoffrey has it. Oh no, it's missing. I can't find it. Yeah, I have no clue what happened to Gamble. Gamble's gone. I didn't sell it. I promise you I did not sell it. It must be on Geoffrey somehow. It's just like missing. That's a shame. It's on someone you saw it? Did I overlook it? I might be super blind. Maybe I'm just like the most blind person ever. One last look for Gamble. We're looking for Gamble, y'all. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Yep, I'm blind. Thank you, AJH. So now that we have Gamble, what's our actual hit rate with that kind of thing? Probably not great. The killer bow accuracy is 80, so we would have 156. Gamble goes down to like 75, but it would be a guaranteed crit, right? Because we have plus 20 crit, or plus 15. So it should be like 100% crit rate with Gamble Killer Bow. We'll try it. Might be fun. I just sell those extra. No, I'm probably not going to Master Crown Heather. I could, but there's no reason, I think. Don't really use her. We can sell some extra light tomes. There's no way we're going to use all of these. I mean, look at them. There's so many. Hello? Nor do I really need Khalil's weapons. I'll leave like one L light on Reese. We're not going to go for 85 on a character who almost never attacks. He only ever used his last L light like 9 times, so that'll be fine. Yeah, that's steel bow. I think someone needs an axe. Is it Har? Yeah, Har. No, it's Titania. She could use a new steel axe. Though I can afford to like forge now, because I have money. I could like make a steel axe if she ever needs like a strong weapon. Because like Har has the hard mode, for example, so we can make Titania sort of like cool red axe. Doesn't need too much hit rate. She's pretty accurate. What should we call it? I'll use a coin for kicks. The Titanic. That's kind of funny. I got the axe. Oh, okay. The axe. Well, it's strong as shit now. I call it the Valkyrie axe. No particular reason. I'm not even referencing like any one specific piece of media or like anything in Fire Emblem. I just thought it sounded like an okay name. Okay. Otherwise, I think that we're good. We can send some stuff to Convoy. On characters we're just not going to use. Oh hey, a free speed wing. These weapons are good too. We could have like that poleaxe like be used by like Titania, for example. Ike might need that speed wing. Ike's like kind of behind on speed. It's possible we get that speed wing to Ike. I haven't checked the bargain yet. Thoron, I don't... It's not even good. Man, this is kind of shit, isn't it? This is an S-rank tome? That's embarrassing. That's just sad, honestly. I have a silver axe, so we have like some various stronger weapons we could give. So like when Titania's steel axe breaks, I can have her... Not that consistent with a killer axe. We can just carry like the silver axe. We have weapon options. I don't need 2 vulneraries either. Yeah, I think everything looks, for the most part, still kind of good. Everyone's weapons, I think, are reasonable enough at this point. Tell me about the S-rank dark magic. I'm listening. I'm curious. You have my attention. Yeah, it's a lot worse than my Forged Steel Axe, but it's an okay, like, just random filler weapon if I don't need to go full power and use the Valkyrie Axe, right? It gives strength. Interesting. Does it help you hold it? Plus 3 strength. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating decision they made there. Guess my supports are probably, like, fine. Oh, okay. Cool. Strength at something. At least Ike has, like, he wasn't holding on to it, not using it the whole time. He just didn't have it until now. Okay, so, I think this is a little bit better than the Wind Edge. In fact, I think Ike only needs this weapon for the rest of the game. And, like, a hammer when he promotes for killing the Black Knight. Does he ever need any other weapon? I'm gonna give the Wormslayer to, like, probably someone else. I can hold the Wormslayer, but yeah, I only ever used the Etard 20 times. I didn't even get the other one. I bought all these Wind Edges, never even used them because Ike was the only sword user. Can I send something to Convoy, please? Hello? Can I please? I'm clicking. I'm clicking my buttons. They're not doing anything. Oh, okay. It's a lot of troops. Maybe a slim sword. True. No, I'll fight the full Ike. Oh, Ike Chip does have liar kill. You know, I would respect that, but our liar's really strong anymore. Or our liar's really strong now. She doesn't need like to be fed kills anymore. And she's pretty high level. She doesn't need the EXP or the strike rank. I'm told you're supposed to kill the Black Knight with a hammer because you can fight him with any weapon, and the hammer's way stronger than Magnol. Wouldn't it be kind of like cheating out to like make Ike use like a slim sword or something? Wouldn't it be more fun to find a way to have Micaiah kill a Ragnall Ike? Isn't that the intended gameplay? What's Kevin doing down there? Thinks he's on the team? True. Oh lord, the other side of the stupid bridge. Like how we have this entire army, but Ike just says, nah, I can solo Dayan, I'd win. It's really hard to kill Ike. Who in the Dawn Brigade could kill Ike? I feel like Jill could fight him pretty well, actually. My Jill's pretty strong. My Volug is pretty strong, too. Volug could double Ike, actually. Volug could double Ike. He's that fast. I'm thinking I want to fight Ike the real way. I think I want the challenge of fighting Ike without any cheap shots. Oh hey, Sigrun. See, I knew I'd get Tanith, but I didn't realize I'd also get Sigrun. Okay, they're high level. They're almost in T3. How are they as units? Okay, so Tanith is an all-rounder. Basically everything reads out as a 20 here. About Sigrun. Very high luck. Her avoid rate's probably pretty good. Her strength isn't that good. 18 strength is kind of low for... Wow, that's kind of low for how high her level is. Mixed defense is really low HP. Wow, Sigrun is really low HP for how high level she is. I don't have strong feelings about these units. My current units are just so overwhelmingly cracked. I love reading Sigrun is good, Sigrun is bad, back-to-back, sent within a second of each other. That's really funny. Oh, I have to bring them? Okay, well, shit, I guess I'm bringing both of them. Question mark. Anything Heather could steal on this map? Would I want to bring Heather? Heather was good last map. Shine barriers. Oh boy, I could steal shine barriers. We average them out and made Sigrun's mid. True. What's Arc Thunder? That's new to me. Stay rank. It's kind of shit. Ooh, wait. We have Physic. Oh man, I kind of want Feather. That makes me kind of want Heather. What's this? That's kind of cool. There's ballistas. Lots of ballistas. Lots of ballistas. These are the rock catapults, actually. So they're kind of shit. Rock catapults do almost nothing. Check conditions. 51 of them? Why'd we only bring 12 people? Let the lions fight. Bring Gallia. What is this horse shit? I like how Ike and Rodolph are paired together in the conditions like boyfriends, and then Sigrun and Tannifer have their own separate lines. Well, no wonder Rescue's good in this chapter, and Savior, because you can drag people out of the pits. I see why that was mentioned. Well, that makes Geoffrey pretty good in this chapter. He flies. Do I bring Heather just to steal a physics staff? Because I'd have to undeploy someone I use, because my deploy... Wait, why is my deploy so choked anyway? Why am I forced to bring Ranulf? And Gallia is explicitly sitting out this fight. Why is Ranulf a forced deploy? Get out of my army! You're taking up space! I don't use you! This is a really tight deploy, considering that they just put all these units in my army, right? I kind of disagree with that from a design decision. This is way too many forced deploys, considering I only have 12 people. Is there anyone I should leave to bring Heather? Obviously we can't get rid of Liar. Geoffrey would be pretty good for rescuing. Reese can use a restore staff. Do I have a restore staff? No, I could maybe get a restore staff. Are there actually, like... Is restore, like, a thing in this game? I haven't seen a single enemy status staff up until this moment. Are there actually status staffs? What? Rescue? Okay. Sure. I don't see any status magic. But what do I need restore for? Anyway, there's no one I really want to undeploy to bring Heather. So I'm just gonna not steal that physics staff because it looks like I have some physics staffs, and that's okay. The pits stun you and you can restore it. Okay. Can I buy restore? Because I don't have one. Oh, you can. How can I get that rescue? There's a guy that has it, wouldn't you have to, like, disarm in order to steal it? It was his only weapon. Oh, it's a hidden treasure. Okay. So, I've been playing for 2.5 hours, and I kind of don't want to deal with the bridge chapter existing right now. So I'm gonna save here now that I finish my preps. It's locked, you literally can't steal it. Even with disarm, that's so funny. But yeah, this seems like a good place to call it. We got a couple chapters done. We've done our preps. We're sitting at the start of this next chapter, and just kind of good natural spot, so I'll end stream here. I really appreciate how many people came up and chatted. Had a great time. Really enjoying playing RD just because of how much company I have, honestly. Thank you all for being here. That'll be it, and I'll be back probably tomorrow as always. See ya.